Golfers, welcome back to the channel. Are you one of these golfers who flushes a drive down the fairway, the next shot you're looking to hit the green and then you accidentally end up in a bunker? So today we're going to talk about two common faults I see within amateur golfers and high handicap golfers that struggle to get the golf ball out. So two common faults I see within the technique basis before you actually hit the golf shot that's going to affect you, the overall outcome of getting the golf ball out. So when I'm hitting the shot, I always think about the lie of the golf ball. So what I mean by that is the golf ball above sand or is it below sand? What club do I need to use to make it the easiest shot possible to get the golf ball out? I see two common faults. Fault number one is when people don't use enough loft. So that is when they use a 9-iron, the ball goes too low, and then we can't get the ball. So we need to use maximum loft to get maximum elevation. Think of that. So fault number one, what we're going to talk about is a lot of golfers, I'll place the golf ball, okay? So when I'm teaching golfers how to get a bunker, I always say to them, this is the only shot in golf where you don't actually make contact with the golf ball. So we hit the sand a couple inches behind the golf ball, that cushion of sand propels the ball out. So fault number one is golfers will stand with the golf ball too far at the back of their stand. So the golf ball's too far back, the handle's too far forward, and we're almost just going to get that chunk shot where we're using too much of the leading edge and we're in trouble. So what we need to do for us to combat that issue, we need to set up to the golf ball, we need to get the ball further forward in our stance. So I want you to draw a line behind the golf ball or slightly level with the golf ball, and the idea is we're trying to take out that line. I see a lot of golfers who try and hit the golf ball up in the air. The club's going to hit that line too early. We're trying to hit through that line. A drill I use with junior golfers is I pretend that they're building a sandcastle. So build a sandcastle, put the golf ball on top of the sandcastle, and what you're trying to do is we're trying to go into our new setup routine. So the ball's for the forward, wide stance. From there, our weight's favouring our left foot, and from there we're just hitting through that line. I see a lot of golfers, if we're going to fault number two, is they decelerate the club head into impact. So this is going to help you. If we decelerate the club head into impact, then the ball's not going to go very far. So let's get the ball slightly further forward in our stance. We're going to draw that line. We're trying to feel like we're destroying that sandcastle. Think of that. So weight's going left, and then from there we're just rotating our body through to the intended target, almost in this position. Fault number one, we position the golf ball too far back. We get the hands a little bit too far ahead. So the fix to that slight error is we need to move the golf ball further forward in our stance. We need to get the hands almost slightly level with the golf ball, so we're using more of the bounce of the golf club. This is why a sand wedge has bounce, so we need to use it as our friend, not as our enemy. So use the bounce, try and feel like you're hitting the sand a couple inches behind the golf ball, but also you need to keep the speed up through impact. Let me know your thoughts on that.